McCoy getting inducted into the Eagle Hall of Fame this weekend, man. You
Yeah.
wanna give him some words of encouragement? You think he gonna cry?
Since you can't be there,
you,
so
you,
like,
you think he gonna cry? What you think his speech gonna be like, man? And I might need you to put in a call for Jeffrey Lurie, and that 10 got to come next.
I should FaceTime while y'all here, all your ex players.
You should.
I be talking to him. Be funny.
But Shady, man, you you one of the best, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm proud of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you. My dog was different, man. You know what I'm saying? So, congrats, man, with all your accomplishments. You know what's next, though.
Wait, don't.
Ken?
Don't,
Yeah.
Hold on, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot.
Yeah.
I do want to ask you 2 questions, though, right? Because, like, I love to know the good and the bad. I want to know, when you watch me play, like, damn, like, he do this like that. And then some things like, yo, he should have been better at this from playing with me.
For you,
Mm-hmm.
only thing, I want you more physical sometimes.
Okay.
But that's it.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
He picked and choose when he wanted to be physical.
oh, yeah. Deuce used to be on his ass, though, to me. He's like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
What
Yo,
the fuck is
he lying.
So you falling down?
Hey, Jack, like, sometimes, look, listen, bro.
You gotta make a business.
Yeah.
Man, look, I always say this. Everybody don't understand it.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I will get up in there,
Right.
but if it ain't no 4 inches or the goal line or like
Yeah,
that,
you
like,
wasn't doing that.
man, like if it's 2nd and 8,
That wasn't your game.
no,
You wasn't beast mode in that.
bro. A lot of dudes, when I walk around today, and I be with other running backs, they got a little neck, little back, little shoulder, little this, little that. Yo, you see me?
Right.
Y'all mean I'm cool.
But, hey, well, a lot of people like be sleeping with Shady, though. They didn't realize how good of a blocker he was. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When I seen you block,
What I get?
I think it was Urlacher.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
Yeah.
I put them motherfucking hands.
Yeah.
I can't even say that.
Yeah.
But I put them hands on Urlacher though.
Yeah.
Put the hands on her
And he
like
bigger than me and all that.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Shady is a.
I compete, fam.
Shady is the. I feel like playing like you gotta think for me because obviously when he came in I was in my 2nd year,
Yep.
so
I was a
I
youngin'.
had a crazy rookie year even though I was like 20-30 yards away from 1,000 yards, and then my 2nd year to be able to have Shady come in the building, it was like I already knew about him before he came because of David Culley.
But you ain't know.
But I knew you always say this, bro. I always give him this story
You
about.
didn't know that. You didn't know it was gonna be that.
Bro, I always tell him the
didn't
story.
know
He
that.
always tell him I ain't know until he played on my team. But I think Shady was like, he was that guy that you kind of knew about before. Like you hear about stories like, oh, he cold or this and that, and you don't really know it until he come and play on your team. But like I already knew about him, and then when he came on the team, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, cuz all right. And he was a rookie too. Like that was the year. Obviously, Brian Westbrook was the guy.
Yeah, he's the
but
man.
he was hurt a lot. So like Shady that's when he was 29. That was before 25. I don't even know if people really remember that.
I don't remember
Shady
that.
was
I don't even remember
29. Yeah, but he used to hold the ball crazy. I used to look at Shady. I'm like, you
And
could
be
never
getting
tell him nothing. One time he fumbled, and I tried to tell him something. He like, yeah. He like,
Yo, all that neighborhood, this and that. I fumbled the ball. I'm a rookie. Like, first of all, I was 20 years old. I fumbled the rock. He on me like, God, this, that. I'm like, yo, hold the fuck up. You know what I mean? He checking me for like, it's a fumble.
that shit was funny as hell. Bro.
Hey,
He
but
looking at me.
Sproles, I will say this though before you lead though. Sproles was the first player to really like elevate my game on like the mental aspect. Because I remember he comes to the team, right? And we doing like the coaches like gave me game plans. Hey, we going this 3rd down, right? And he talking about the coverages. So I'm on my phone. He like, hey, 2-5, like, yo, pay attention. I'm like, man, that shit ain't. You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, focus up. So when he get done with the meeting, I'm like, yo, why are you on me like that? I was like, because I already know what's going on. So he's asking me different questions that I didn't answer. And I was like, well, how you be knowing the coverages? Because as a running back, I'm not really looking at the coverages, right? If it's man, I'm going to beat him. If it's not, I'm just going to sit it down. But when I watch his routes, people know Sproles for making dudes miss and being quick. But there's sometimes he didn't do that. He would do the simple, like, little curl route and catch the ball and go for 25, 30 yards. And I was like, how do you do it that easy? He said, yo, because I've learned that, okay, when the coaches break down the game plan, like, yo, this team, the Ravens, on 3rd, 5 yards and down, they're going to play man, et cetera. So you already know the coverage before you even looking at it. So I'm like, damn. So I never looked at coverages until I met Sproles because he taught me like certain routes to run against certain leverage defenders and all that. So you the first one to ever really teach me about like watching tape. And this is in year what? I already was all pro at this time. So like he would watch tape. I never watched tape. So probably like when I met Sproles. Because now I'm learning like, okay, why I'm watching tape for? I'm nice.
That's crazy. That's where y'all different.
You know what I mean?
I ain't never watched film.
Ever?
Yeah, that shit help. When you know it help you out. Though.
Only time I watched film was when I was at the facility. When I went home, I was not watching film. I'm not gonna lie to you.